Hey everyone, I'm Tamara Krinsky with the Red Carpet Report. We're here tonight at the 40th Saturn Awards, which honor the best in science fiction, fantasy, and horror. I'm a huge fan of this genre. Can't wait to see who we're going to talk to. All right, so I just heard you guys talking a second ago about lightsabers. Who would be the most formidable opponent? If you guys had, to go against each other, who's going to win?
I would win.
Brandon.
No, I would win.
Actually, he's not here, but Brandon Suhu, who plays Scott Fuller, is a legitimate martial artist, so probably.
But I would win. I would go up
You're
on
not
the
talking about.
trees.
We're not talking about Santanico. We're talking about actual person.
Damn,
okay?
so I would lose.
Yes.
Well, speaking of Santanico and your characters versus your actual people, you guys were stepping into some pretty big footsteps when you took on these roles. What's been most exciting for you as actors about putting your own stamp on that now that you're done with the first season and heading into the second?
It's like having, it's funny because we never thought about it until the people started asking about it, because the reason it was just so natural when we got to set, because it's just Robert Rodriguez doing his own show 20 years later. And as a director, I feel he got 20 years of knowledge and learning and growing up as a director and having clear ideas of what he wants. So it's his second chance for him to do whatever he wanted to do with the original movie he couldn't, and now he has 10 episodes to do that with. And for us, it's just very exciting to be able to work with a huge director with such a great script, and there's no way to go wrong with Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino. There's no way. It's just original. They're so true to their own way of being. So we all had so much fun. I personally enjoyed it. It's the first time I work in the States, and I've learned so much about it. I learned so much about the cast. I learned so much about Robert, and I think when we were on set, we don't think about the previous. We just focus on what we're doing at the moment and doing the best we can.
Again, it's just Robert and Quentin have owned the rights to these IPs, these characters for almost 20 years now, and people have rapidly been trying to get them from him, and they haven't released them because they want to do it their own and they want to do it right. So, the crime genre is one of the best. Anytime you get to see it redone in an innovative way, that's why we celebrate it so much. And Robert and Quentin are some of the kings of iconic filmmaking. So to get to just play with them and their characters was an absolute privilege.
What would surprise people the most about working with them?
Robert is
How genuine
is. I feel like the most work he does is he does everything based on instinct. Robert instills in you an ideology about creativity to just trust your gut and keep moving. And that's how he really empowers you as an actor. He casts you for a reason, and then he lets you do what your instincts tell you to do, and he takes it upon himself to frame that in the coolest, best possible way. So it's a really empowering experience as an actor, and it teaches you to trust your instincts.
Vampire, not vampires.
Correct.
You haven't watched the first season, then.
Shut up, Zane.
I have to admit, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat, and so I watched the featurette to prepare for this, so I'd be able to talk to you guys somewhat like an intelligent human. But it's so good, I'm gonna watch it like this because I really want to see
Great.
it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I was in it and I did that once every day.
It's scary, but not as scary as, I think they're scarier than me. What they do is way more dark and obscure than what I do. This is just and what he does is just so twisted. But I feel people, the good thing about this show is just authentic. It's different because we live in an era that vampires have become this thing everywhere. And when you work with someone like Robert, and that's what I really respect from him, he's just so legit to who he is. He working with Greg Nicotero and all his makeup design is so legit. It's so original. It's so different from everything you have on TV right now, and it's intelligent TV. I see it like that, and people are gonna enjoy it. It's like having a movie in a series, and that's always a good ride.
I think the biggest thing that sets us apart is we're really a crime show that has
A sci-fi
vampires sort of in it, not the other way around. So, when people ask about the vampires and stuff, it's a major part of the show, obviously, but the crime stuff is what's going to drive the narrative. So it's going to be different from the other stuff that's out there.
And we're here at the Saturn Awards, so there's a lot of time travel, there's a lot of space. All right, choose between going to space, being able to travel back and forward in time.
Back and forward.
Back and forward.
Back and forward.
If you go forward enough, there's going to be a spaceship in your garage, and you can just go up.
Although you've never been to space, so you don't really know if it's so
Yeah, what if it's
dope
shitty?
you want to go to space.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, I
I'll
can
find
tell-
out if I go forward in time.
I can't tell you, I have been to space camp, and that is,
Really?
yeah, really.
Really? That's amazing. I did like a
Did you
space
float?
camp too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
What?
They
like
had
a
that thing
propeller?
in my school too. I
No,
did
they're
that
like
too.
the
Where did you
anti-
go to school?
American school in Mexico.
They had
There's
one of those
American
giant
school in
vans where
Mexico.
you can fly?
They have like a NASA night and they like bring all the kids to school and they sleep over in school.
My school did not
They do
have that at all.
No, we did not get NASA night.
No.
Thanks so much for watching the Red Carpet Report and our coverage of the Saturn Awards. If you like what you saw, hit like, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.